What's up, you guys? Jedi Master Josh here, and today we've got a few different products to open, all brand new products coming out from Pokemon, and it seems like products are coming out way too fast lately. But if you guys saw the thumbnail, we got three different things here. One of them's kind of an old product, but we'll get to that when we get there. We got the Mega Kangaskhan EX box to start us off with, though, and I actually love these new collection boxes that they're releasing, with the jumbos being lenticular instead of just being like a normal jumbo. It's kind of cool. New addition, new change in these collection boxes from Pokemon. But we've seen these collection boxes for years and years now. These things are basically your way of getting, just an assortment of packs. You're not really guaranteed to have all the same packs. A lot of times there'll be two, maybe three, maybe even four different sets in these boxes. Now, some collection boxes do have all the same packs, like Shining Fates, for example, and Prismatic Evolutions, Black Bolt, White Flare, to name more recent sets, I guess. We got the Mega Kangaskhan EX promo, though, and it is actually listed as a promo, the 25th promo of the Mega Evolution era so far, which is turning out to be a really insane era, actually. It's been a lot of fun. It's been really cool. There's a lot of cool stuff going on. But yeah, check out this lenticular card. Pretty sweet. That Mega Kangaskhan EX being actually incredibly playable right now. We've got Run Errand. The ability lets you draw two cards as long as this Pokemon's in the active spot. You can only use one Run Errand ability per turn, but still very cool. It's a good card. It was piloted by Tord to the finals in a recent regional. I'm pretty sure he won it as well, actually. So we'll go ahead and toss that off to the side. I'll put that with all my other jumbos, which I keep nice and safe somewhere else. All right, we've got two Mega Evolution, two Destined Rivals. Let's do this in release order, but you guys let me know in the comments what you guys think about Mega Evolution so far. Do you like Mega Evolution base set, or do you like Phantasmal Flames more? We've got Ascended Heroes, which is right around the corner. It's looking to be a really insane set. I did open some Mega Dream EX, which is the Japanese version of Ascended Heroes, which is out right now. If you guys want to see that video, make sure you check out the video on the channel. We pulled some pretty cool stuff, so definitely check it out. It was a very fun video, and it's looking like Ascended Heroes is going to be pretty insane. We got Team Rocket's Blipbug, we got a Misty's Lapras, and we get Team Rocket's Moltres to start us off. All right, cool. So we're putting something up into the pull pool to get started. Not too bad. But all right, we'll push that off to the side, get into our next pack. But yeah, these collection boxes... not just collection boxes. It seems like all the different products that are coming out from Pokemon lately have just been coming out so quickly. And it's one of those things where it's like, how is anyone meant to keep up? Especially in a market like the market we have right now. There's a code card for you guys. Let me know what you get from the code cards. You're not getting away from me this time. I think I forgot to say it in a recent video. Might have been just because it was Japanese cards or Chinese cards or something, but I think I forgot recently, and you guys got one free one, but you're gonna have to let me know what you get from those code cards. Just saying. All right, we got Team Rocket's Zapdos for that pack. Not too bad. All right, so we got Destined Rivals out of the way. Let's get into Mega Evolutions now. If we pull the Lucario SAR, whatever we want to call it, Special Illustration SIR, excuse me. We're back to English now. If we pull the Lucario SIR, then there's a deal that if you've seen the previous Mega Evolutions videos that I've had, there's a deal that I have. I'm going to be giving it to a friend of mine. So let's see that Lucario. Come on, show me Lucario. We got Shuckle. All right, Shuckle's really cool. I do actually like Shuckle. I think Shuckle's a very underrated Pokemon, and this artwork is really cool too. It almost looks like he's in a field of apples, but those are definitely not apples. That's not like any apple tree I've ever seen. We got Steelix and a Fire Energy back there, but Shuckle, very underrated Pokemon. At one point in time, it was theorized that Shuckle could be the strongest Pokemon. Yeah, so look into that if you want to know any more about that. It's actually kind of interesting. But all right, we got ourselves a Mega Lucario pack artwork. Could there be a Mega Lucario in a Mega Lucario pack art? It's never happened for me. If it's happened for you, definitely let me know in the comments. But Charizard in a Charizard pack or Lucario in a Lucario pack, none of that stuff's ever happened for me. But maybe today could be the first. It happens to me a lot where I say something, oh, that can't happen, and then I get bit on the butt because it happens not right there. Okay, we got Lunatone, though. Very good card. This Lunatone, with this ability, Lunar Cycle, lets you draw 3 cards if you discard a fighting energy, but you also have to have a Solrock in play. Though, it's been a very, very useful engine in a lot of decks right now. If you're playing things like Ceruledge, Goldango, Mega Lucario, it seems like those decks are having a great time with the Lunatone, Solrock, Lunarock, whatever you want to call it. There's been a lot of different iterations of Lunatone and Solrock, and they always work together to do something crazy. But we got the chest now, so this is like it says packed with Pokemon treasures. Yeah, it's like a treasure chest, but this is like a lunch pail more than it is a treasure chest, if you ask me. But we got it wrapped in plastic, so we gotta whip out our trusty, rusty mini screwdriver. Okay, we dig this in behind the cardboard, and we just dig it out. All right, I've got so many of these lunch pail things from the years now. It's actually insane. I don't know what to do with them. If anybody has any cool, nifty, crafty ideas, let me know. But yeah, way too many of those things. All right, let's get in here and see what we've got. I'm always interested to see what kind of promos we can get from these things, because the promos are always, for me, promos are pretty serious. I love promos. But we got ourselves some Cosmofoil promos of Riolu, Ralts, and Kirlia. Pretty awesome. Obviously, you're going to want Ralts and Kirlia if you're going to play Mega Gardevoir, and then you're going to want Riolu if you're going to play Mega Lucario. Awesome. Oh, I mean, let's take a look at that coin, too. Dang, that is a very vibrant coin. Very shiny, very sparkly. Very cool. All right, but let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think you'd rather have the collector's box or the collector chest? I don't know. I think I'd rather have the collector chest. You get 2 extra packs and some promos. I mean, there's a promo in the collector box. I guess I don't know. You guys let me know. There's a whole bunch of good stuff in all these different products, but it looks like we got 2 Journey Together. We got 2 Destined Rivals and 2 Mega Evolution. We're going to do release order again and see. And look at that. That's actually crazy. We got Mega Lucario and Mega Gardevoir as our pack arts. Pretty awesome. We'll go ahead and put these up here, and let's just see what is left in this box, because there's always some other cool little things. I wonder if they gave us a notepad or if they gave us like a mini binder. Yeah, so there's a mini portfolio in there, but we just get a bunch of stickers this time around. See, they used to hand out like notepads and things like that, and I used to love getting that because I actually would use the notepads. But we've got ourselves a little mini portfolio binder with all the new, not new, but we got all these megas on it. Mawile, Latias, and then we've got Gardevoir and Lucario. All right, I'm losing my breath or something here. All right, let's throw all this back in here, toss this off to the side, get this taken care of later. It's going to go in the closet with the other piles of tins that I have. All right. We've got 6 packs here, though. Let's see if we can get lucky. Journey Together. I think Journey Together has been a really underrated set. I think people will look back on Journey Together and see it as a very, very good set. We've got Misty's Pokemon. We've got N's Pokemon. We've got Hop's Pokemon. I mean, it's just, this is a really good set. Iono's Pokemon. Come on, you guys. Tons of good cards. Look at this. We already got a ding on the top corner of that poor. What was it? I didn't even look. It was a Milcery. Okay, we got Paldean, Wooper, Impidimp, Wailmer, Postwick. Gonna need that if you're playing Hop. Levincia, might want that if you're playing Iono. We've got Wailord. We've got Hop's Corviknight and Lily's Ribombee. Can't forget about Lily. Yeah, Lily's in there as well. Lily's Clefairy being still, it seems like the top chase of the set, I think, but yeah, if you guys look at the fall from grace that Lily's Clefairy took, I remember when it came out, there was sales of it close to the $500 range, and that's pretty insane. Nowadays, I think you can get it for like $150 or something like that. Maybe it's closer to $200, but even so, it's just a massive downgrade from what it was, and that's okay. I actually think that that's good. That's probably healthy, for the rest of the hobby. We can't have cards that are like $500 right off the rip. It doesn't make sense. It's not sustainable. We got Graveler, we got Oinkologne, and we got a Volcanion EX. Volcanion did get a special illustration rare in Journey Together, which is actually really cool. I have pulled it here on the channel. Definitely check that video out if you can find it. I got tons of videos here on the channel. If you guys are just now tuning in for the first time, definitely check out all the videos on the channel. There's like 900. I think we're at 900 or getting really close to 900. Getting really close to being near that 1,000 video mark here on the channel. There's a lot of shorts, lots of other videos, lots of openings going back years and years now. Definitely check it out if you haven't gotten the chance to. But we're going to be doing lots more openings of different products as we go, and leave a comment if you want to see something specific, and we'll see if we can get it here on the channel. We got Team Rocket's Dottler, we've got Hydrapple, and a Psychic Energy. Okay, we'll put that off to the side, and we've got our second pack of Destined Rivals. This will be the last pack of Destined Rivals for the video, but the last product we're going to open after this one is a product that isn't exactly brand new, but it had like a little bit later release than the release date, but it was also released before the release date, and we'll get to that. I know you guys probably saw it in the thumbnail photo, though. We got Team Rocket's Tarantula, we've got Team Rocket's Porygon, and a Team Rocket's Crobat EX. It seems like from each set we've at least gotten a hit so far, so that's pretty good. All right, we'll go ahead and throw that up in the pull pool. We got 4 pulls up here in the pull pool. Everything is going to get sleeved at the end of the video. Don't worry, I take care of my cards. I've been doing this collecting thing for far too long to be practicing, what does Pat call it? Bad binder behavior. Yeah, no bad binder behavior. We don't use D-rings. We make sure to sleeve our cards, all that good stuff. But here we go. We got our next pack here, which is Mega Evolution. There's a code card for you guys. Let me know what you get. We got I'm gonna figure it out. Ooh, check that out. We got ourselves a Shinji Kanda Sandshrew. You can see Shinji Kanda and Tomokazu Kamiya artwork from like a mile away, and both exceptional artists, fantastic. We've got Litleo there, we've got Clauncher, we've got Garganackle, we have a backwards upside down card. That doesn't happen too often. What is it? It's a Marshadow. Cool. Now the Marshadow illustration rare in this set is actually an extension of the artwork from Pikachu in Cosmic Eclipse, or Marshadow in Cosmic Eclipse, something like that. But we've got Tinkaton, we've got Gumshoes, looks like a specific person there. We got Xerneas, and we've got a Fighting Energy. All right, let's see if we can get something good out of our last pack here. This treasure chest or collector's chest or whatever you want to call it hasn't given us anything crazy yet, but we could get something really good right here in this last pack of Mega Evolution. Wish us some luck. We do still have one more product to go, so don't tune out just yet, but we're looking for something good here. Hopefully a Mega Lucario EX special illustration rare. I would love to be able to gift that to a friend of mine. We've got Miltank, we've got Shuckle with the fermented juice. I don't even want to know where the fermented juice comes from, but we'll move on. We got Baneri, we got Krogunk, and we have a Clawitzer. So it looks like that whole thing I was saying about each set giving us a hit just kind of let us down right there. We kind of just got a little bit let down by Mega Evolution. But all right, here we go. Last product of the video. Just trying to make a quick video today, something to have a little fun, talk about some cards, show you guys some stuff. Hopefully get some comments, get some conversations going, because I like to chat with you guys. I like to read the comments. I like to answer to all the comments and everything. And I just want to hear what everyone's thinking about Pokemon and the market and the game. If you play the game, definitely let me know what you're thinking, what you're playing, what kind of cool techs you're working with, or maybe save those. Don't tell me they're techs. Just say you got something juicy in there. You got some sauce for certain matchups or something. Ooh, we didn't even talk about this yet. All right, build and battle. Let me back up. Rewind. Okay. I can't put the plastic back on, but we've got a Phantasmal Flames build and battle box. These boxes came out during pre-release. Every time a main set releases, you'll have a pre-release that happens 2 weeks before the actual set release. If you show up, you can pay $30 to get a build and battle box, and you get 3 bonus packs on top of it. So $30, you get 7 packs total. You get a 40-card ready-to-play deck with 1 of 4 unique promo cards. You also get 4 booster packs inside of this box. And then the 3 bonus packs during pre-release is extra nice. You don't get the 3 bonus packs outside of pre-release, unfortunately, so this was about $30 for just this box because of the inflated market. These are usually like $21.99 or $19.99, something around that range, but let's hope for... I'd like to see Alakazam. Oh, wait, this is Phantasmal Flames. Ceruledge. There we go. All right, Ceruledge is cool. This is actually a really awesome card. We haven't seen a lot of it played just yet. I've seen a lot of Ceruledge. EX is making a huge comeback in the format right now. It seems like it's taken over, and there's just tons of it at my locals and stuff. But this could be really interesting played into that Ceruledge if you started attacking with Infernal Slash, and you discarded 4 basic fire energy off of something like Fire Breather or something like that, and then you could do this 220, which is huge. It's a massive amount of damage. And it may be a better attacker in the early game than Ceruledge EX. Not only would it be a better attacker in the early game, but it's just going to hyper accelerate the damage that the Ceruledge EX is going to do by putting these energies in the discard pile, which is where you want them in Ceruledge. But yeah, so very cool. Awesome promo. I'm not going to rip this open. I'm going to set this aside. I have a ridiculous amount of sealed pre-release promo decks, and I need to go through them, tear them all apart, pull everything nice out of them, get this box out of the way, and see what we get from 4 packs of Phantasmal Flames. Let's save the Gengar for last, because Charizard's just got too much hype. All right, we've got ourselves a Mega Lopunny here on the pack, which also got a special illustration rare in the set. I wouldn't mind pulling that. I haven't pulled that yet. I don't have it in my collection. That would be very cool. But, I'd really like to pull a Charizard just to get it out of the way. Let's just be honest, all right? I don't really care that much about the Charizard, but when it comes to collection goals, yeah, it'd be great if it just came out of one of these packs. We got Dawn, very playable card. Put a basic, a stage 1, and a stage 2 Pokemon in your hand from your deck. Very, very good. That can be awesome. Saw that played today at my locals. We got Suicune. We got Zacian. I was actually just looking at this card earlier, talking with some friends about it. One of my friends pulled it out of their pack from our league, and yeah, I think this is probably one of my favorite illustration rares, just like basic illustration rares, not a special illustration rare, that came from Phantasmal Flames. Very, very good card. And Zacian, you just can't go wrong with the doggo, right? What the dog doing. All right, we're gonna put this off to the side. All right, I hope you guys are having fun. I'm having fun. That's what it's all about. If you're not having fun, you just need to check out some other things in the hobby. Plain and simple. I know it seems like really easy to say and stuff like that because I'm sitting here opening Phantasmal Flames, but really, I don't spend a lot of time or effort into getting new products anymore. It's just not worth it, essentially. And something that is a lot more fun for me right now is looking back at things that I wanted a long time ago and picking those up and adding those to my collection. Been able to trade a lot of things for some cool stuff. That has been a great time. We get ourselves a Rotom EX, not too bad. We'll throw that up in the pull pool. But yeah, if you're having a rough time in the current market, you think that everything's gone to poop, I agree with you. It kind of has. But there are so many other things in this hobby that you can look into that are well worth, investing in, if you want to call it investment. The only reason I say investing into any part of this hobby is because, you have to invest in certain things to reach your collection goals, right? So like things that I purchase or trade for or buy or, try to open or whatever, it's all in the purpose of reaching my collection goals. And that's all you really need to worry about. Like everyone that wants to, I'm going to buy multiple cases of Phantasmal Flames because in 5 years it's going to be, $10 million. It's such a volatile market. It is truly not a good idea to think with that kind of mentality. Right now we're in a situation where it's like Pokemon is like printing free money glitch, right? But it really isn't. There are some serious lows in this hobby that some of us have seen, and if you want to know more about it, if you want to make the best decisions, listen to the people that have been around the hobby for a long time. I like to think that I've been around the hobby for a decent amount of time, but there are so many people out there that have been in this hobby for years and years and years that are worth definitely, listening to what they have to say. We got Toxtricity as the rare, a Jumbo Ice Cream as a reverse. That's pretty cool. I could use an ice cream right now. Ice cream sounds pretty good. What do you guys think? Leave a comment saying ice cream sounds pretty good if you're going to go get some ice cream after this. We got ourselves Mega Gengar to finish off this opening. Sorry for the rant. I hope you guys are having fun. Try and have fun. That's what it's all about. Check out your local leagues, build a deck, play the game. It's great, there's so much to this hobby. It's such a great time. But let's go ahead and dig into this last pack, see if we can get something good with some last pack magic. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know what you get from the code cards. You're not getting away from me. Somebody's going to let me know what they get from the code cards one of these days. Maybe. We got a code card for you guys right there. Tossing that off to the side. And let's see a special illustration Charizard, right? I don't want to hype it too much because, Charizard things, whatever. But if we pulled it, it'd be pretty cool. We got Darmanitan. We've got a reverse Murkrow. Not too bad. I do love this. It is Tomokazu Kamiya artwork. Very cool. Gonna throw that in my own personal collection. We've got a Granbull, so no special illustration rare, but we end on a Zacian. You know what? We started the box with the Zacian illustration rare and with the Zacian holo rare. Not too bad. You guys let me know what you think, though, what you think about Scarlet and Violet, Mega Evolution, Pokemon cards in general. What's your favorite Pokemon? Anything Pokemon related. Leave it in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.